Hello friends, welcome back. In this exercise, we will look into Azure AI content safety. As you can see here, it's an Azure AI service, uh, machine learning assisted moderation APIs that detect material that is potentially offensive, risky, or otherwise undesirable to assure the contents in community is safe. We'll explore this on how to use this. For this, we'll just create this AI service first. We'll go to resource group and click on create and look for Azure AI content safety. You will get this option, Azure AI content safety. Create, choose the resource group and the region and provide some name. I'll choose AZ content safety as its name, and pricing tiers you have to choose. Uh, and they say the free tier for this resource type is already being used by your subscription, therefore it will not appear in the drop down below. If it is available for you, please go ahead and choose that. Since it is not available for me, I'll go ahead with standard S0. And of course, you can view the pricing details from this link. Click next. Network, I'll keep it all networks since it is just a demo. Identity, enable system my assigned identity to grant the resource access to other existing resources. I'll keep it on. Uh, Create it. Resource is created. Let's go to that resource. Yeah, so we have successfully created Azure AI content safety service resource. Now, how to use this? Before even you can start using it, you have to do some. You have to take care of some prerequisites. For that, go to access control, and you will have to provide yourself as well as who in your team wants to use this content safety service. Uh, you have to give everybody the access. Okay, for that you have to go to access control and add role assignment. Look for cognitive services user. You will get it here at the end, cognitive services user. So it lets you read and list keys of cognitive services. Choose that, click next, select members, assign. I'll assign myself. If you have multiple people to be assigned, then of course you can choose from here and assign and give them access. Select, review and assign. Okay, so I have given myself cognitive services user role to myself. Okay, now go to overview, and uh, you will get how you will get instructions here how to use this and everything. And what they say is get the API key to authenticate your applications and start sending calls to service. So you need authentication keys for whatever you do in content safety. I mean, basically, the keys are for authentication. So those keys you will find it under key and endpoint, keys and endpoint. So these are the keys which can be used for authentication. Now go to overview and come down here. You can click this link, Content Safety Studio, or you can directly access the studio link if you have the URL. Now you will land into this page. So this is the as you can see Content Safety Studio. Now go go to settings here, and this is the resource you have created. Click on that. Click on use resource. I clicked on the settings button again and made sure that current role assignments cognitive services user is assigned. Okay, you have to make sure that this is displayed here. Okay, now close this. Now there are many options here. For example, moderate text content, uh, groundedness detection, protected material detection for text, protected material detection for code, prompt shields. There are many more options here. We will try with moderate text content. So what we are going to do here using this is run moderation tests on text contents, assess the test results with detected severities, experiment with different threshold levels. Okay, that's what we are going to do now. I'll explain uh, while giving demo. Click on tryout. So this is how it looks like when you go to moderate text content. So here uh, you can you can you can add your text to test whether that content is acceptable or not. And they have given some sample texts already here. Of course, we're going to test all these texts in a bit. Before that, uh, you have to look here, configure filters. So here categories are given: violence, self-harm, sexual, hate. So all these categories they have given here, and they have also given a threshold level. If you set violence to medium, I mean all of these categories to a medium, then it will allow only allow low, block medium and high. And of course you can scroll it to left or right to to do to do the customization. We'll see that also. Now let's take an example and test it. So let's choose this text. Click on this, and that text will appear here. Chopping tomatoes and cutting them into cubes or wedges are great ways to practice your knife skills. Now click on run test. Test is running now, and result is displayed here. The content has been allowed. So this content, whatever we have entered here, is allowed. All categories are accepted based on the severity threshold in configure filters they are currently set to. So there is nothing wrong with this text. This text is acceptable. There is no violence, uh, self harm, sexual content, or any hate content. There is nothing in this text, so it is acceptable. That's what it is showing here. Category: hate, violence, sexual, self harm. The severity level it is displaying: safe, safe, safe. Okay, it is safe content. There is no unacceptable things in this text. Now let's try with one more example: violent content with a misspelling. It says the dog was given a influenza injection due to their severed leg bleeding uh, profusely from deep la- laceration to the lower extremities, exposing tissues and nerve. Now, if we test this, it's this content has been blocked because the reason is rejected by filter in violence category. Violence category severity level is medium. That's why it is blocked. That's why it is blocked. And you can see all other categories are are safe here. Now, what if I want to do some customization for this? So what I do is I drag this to uh, at the end. So now allow low and medium, block only if it is high. Okay, now if I run this test again, now it is allowed because we did the customization to accept medium, all to accept medium also. So that's why it has allowed the content. So what it says is all categories are accepted based on the severity threshold in configure filters. They are currently set to. So violence, even though it is medium, it is accepted, it is allowed. Let's put it back to the medium itself as it was in original condition. Now let's test with one more example: multiple risk categories in one sentence. A 51-year-old man was found dead in his car. There were blood stains on the dashboard and the windscreen. At autopsy, a deep, oblique, long increased injury was found on the front of the neck. It turns out that he died by suicide. Let's test this. So this content gets blocked because it got rejected by self-harm and violence categories. As you can see, violence and self-harm categories both are medium. That's why it got blocked. Now we'll test with multiple languages in one sentence. This is the statement that we're going to test. Run test. Uh, this content also got blocked because of violence in violence category. So likewise, we can test any content. I mean, we can even add our own content here. Let's test it by adding. It is a beautiful morning. Now let's test this as it is allowed because there is no any unacceptable content in this text. That's how we can make use of uh, Azure AI content safety feature or service to moderate the text. And this service can also be used for a large number of text also. They have given steps here. Uh, yeah, you can of course try it if you have large data. Thank you.